Elon Musk has been studying the blade, and he wants it to be known across all of the Twitter X thing. There's a large graveyard filled with my enemies. I do not wish to add to it, but will if given no choice. Those who pick fights with me do so at their own peril, but maybe this is their lucky day. Wow, even Elon Musk is participating in neckbeardy activities nowadays. Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and welcome to some more Neckbeard things. Let's get started. So, under a video of a woman shaving a tiny amount of hair off her face, this individual says, "Why you have hair on your face, nauseated face? You're a female." Yes, another neckbeard who knows nothing about women. This next one might just be the saddest gang of all time. On the Incel forum, who wants to form a virgin gang? Yeah. And this dude is calling himself a low-tier curry cell. Who wants to form a virgin gang? We can call ourselves the South Side Virgins or West Side Virgins. Yeah, you might need to be put on some kind of watch list. And another incel replies, "I'm in." Well, I'm out, so let's move on. And we go to the opposite side of the spectrum because now we have an alpha male. Do you have a lot of male friends? I have some. I keep more women around me. My friends are like 70% female and 30% male. Why do you ask? Because I have to be the only alpha. To be with me like that, you can't have male friends. So you're saying that any man this person is friends with will be automatically more alpha than you? Oh, okay, then we won't work. Good luck. You're gonna miss out on a lot of men because of that. No man's gonna put up with women with male friends. You have to learn how to let them go. Get some help. Yeah, if you believe in all that alpha, beta, sigma stuff, you need some help. And funny how this next person's Twitter name is Never Taken L, yet he takes the biggest L by posting this. Being her little stepbrother would be so hot. I'd hold my ear to your door at odd hours of the night, hoping and praying to catch the soft moans of my naughty stepsis. I would creep my eye to under door crack and watch the shadows of you move. Yeah, the ultimate L of being down atrocious. By the way, she's a professional wrestler, so if you actually tried this, you would take yet another L. And now we have some big neckbeard vibes off the "I'll keep shopping here because you're pretty" review. A pleasant experience. Yesterday, I went to my local store and got Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch and was served by a beautiful woman. I was shocked she even worked there, as the staff all look like they need a wash and are on something. I even asked if she was new there, but she's been there for a while now, apparently. I was made to feel welcome as opposed to being made to feel like I'm interrupting their conversations when I'm buying stuff. I've been going to the store a lot lately, buying up games like crazy, and now I have a better excuse to keep going back, and I know this is a long shot, but hope the others learn from her sales techniques, cause the great unwashed staff are seriously lacking in that department. This makes me wonder how washed this Redditor actually is. You better not try anything, because if you do, it's not gonna go well. And now why can't I have my AI ladies? I feel like the fact that mainstream AI models refuse to produce NSFW results shows that they don't really care about safety. I really don't understand this dude's logic. This next one totally doesn't have an obsession with Asian women. Not at all. When she's Asian and under 5 feet tall. M'lady, please. I don't have an obsession with Asian women. I just think they age the best, and I want to be with someone that ages well, is smart, loving, caring, and a hard worker. And then someone else simply replies, 20 terabytes. Hey, you need somewhere to store that totally not suspicious hentai. This next one posts on a very famous OF model's post. Looks like Belle Delphine posting there. She says she'll play with your hair and listen to your problems, but this neckbeard replies, "My problem is you won't show us your feet. Every single time you tweet, I beg and beg and beg for you to show us your feet, but you just ignore me. I wish you would just notice me. I also sometimes recommend future products you could sell, like the life-sized realistic doll, but you never notice. It really hurts me. I often cry myself to sleep knowing I mean nothing to you. But if you just noticed me once, you would realize I'm really a nice guy. One of the good ones. You are past nice guy at this point. You are a neckbeard. Certified neckbeard. I can make you happy. I tell good jokes. I have a wonderful job. I can cook inedible meals. Ah yes, meals that you literally cannot consume. Some of the most atrocious meals of all time. I am very clean, I am very organized, I will give you my undecided attention. Not undivided, but undecided. Sometimes you just can't choose. You will be the only thing I will ever think about. Notice he said thing, not person. I love you, Belle. I just wish you would love me back. My dude, she will not notice you in a million years. I honestly hope to God that this person is trolling, because if they're actually serious, you're gonna need professional help. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? This next one is absolutely insane and just keeps going and going. Negging women for being over the wall, for being over 30. Ah yes, the mythical wall strikes again! Replying to a post titled, "Yay, I'm old. Wow, the delusion on you is strong. You're 34 years old and run the risk of birth complications. You're not as fertile as a woman in her early 20s, and you're not as pretty or as tight as them." As tight? Jesus Christ. You can't compete with them in any metric of dating. You have more bodies under your belt and come with more baggage. Why would a man who you could gold dig off choose you over a more youthful, hotter, and all-around better woman in her prime? Like I said, you're 10 years out of your prime, sweetie. Learn to accept that, because for whatever reason you think women are always in their prime. To men, that's hardly true. 36-year-old female, would you guys date me? Lol, you tell me not to take offense to what you said when what I said clearly bothered you. I'm 41 years old and all I'm saying is, why would I date a woman as old as you and has more miles on her and more experience? Higher chance of pregnancy complications when I could literally date a woman half your age who's better looking, in better shape, more fertile, and will look better longer. More miles, my dude. She said she's 36F. Not a F-150. You're coming close to hitting the wall, and it's a harsh reality for women to accept. That's why you're here looking for compliments and seeking attention from males who are complete strangers. If age is just a number, why did you bother to put it in your post? You could have just asked if people would date you. You added your age because it's important and you want people to know that you're still attractive for a woman your age. You put it out there asking if people would date you, and I gave my honest opinion and you didn't want to hear it. All you wanted to hear are compliments about how pretty you are and that strangers who never met you would date you. Well, here's another compliment for you to store in your attention tank. You're an attractive woman for your age. Yeah, he just had to add that in there. And this dude seriously replied again to that post. No, I wouldn't date you. At 36, you're long past your prime as a woman. As a man entering his prime in the sexual marketplace, which by the way sounds disgusting, it sounds like people are for sale or something. I date women in their prime, which is women in their early 20s. While you're still attractive for a woman of your age, you're getting older and losing value. And this person made 4 different comments on this, titled, "I get you're tall, but 7 feet, that's a damn giant." To be fair, us males haven't evolved in our preference either. We're still hardwired to want a young, beautiful, fertile, feminine woman. Ages 21 to 24 are looked at as a woman's physical prime. I'm 40 years old and date women 14 to 18 years younger than me regularly. Well, you spending this much time on Reddit makes me question that a lot. My logic is men and women's preferences are hardwired into their brains through years of evolution. Women want to feel protected, so they want bigger, taller men. Men want to pass on their genes, so they want fertile young woman. Sure, a man doesn't need to be taller and bigger to protect a woman with modern laws and firearms, but that still doesn't change the fact that women want a bigger, stronger man, because that's what they're hardwired to be attracted to. Sure, with modern medicine, women are able to hold off on having children, so being young and fertile isn't a requirement anymore. That still doesn't change the fact that a man will want a younger, more attractive woman over an older woman who can still give them children. You said women's preferences haven't evolved with the times, but men's haven't even either. It'll be a while before my legs get tired. I used to have a girlfriend that was 5'7", and I used to run up and down bleachers with her on my back. But I won't say no to being your backpack if that's something you're into, lol. 5'5" man steps in the conversation. You need someone strong to make you feel little? I got you, winky face. And replying to another r/Tinder post titled typical good guy, yeah, you're right. My comment wasn't to start a debate on men and women's physical dating preferences, just an observation from a short guy. Being 5'5", I know I have to bring a lot more to the table than taller men, and I do, seeing how I make close to over 3 times the average male income in the US. I'm in decent shape for being 40, I have a full head of dark hair, and I think I'm at least a 5 looks-wise. But with social media, women have access to the top 1%. And finally, this dude replies to a post from r/older man titled "Why I, Professor and Married, am suddenly into young girls." Hold on, wait a minute! What do you mean? Do we need to get the FBI on the case? And this dude replies, 41 years old here and my ex is 20. Isn't it obvious? I mean, younger women are at their peak attractiveness. They're fertile, less experienced, and incredibly fun. Plus, they like how older men treat them like a woman and not just an object for pleasure. You say after some of your previous comments, we can provide for them and share life experiences with them that they enjoy. Not to mention they get the love and attention from an older male figure that they crave because they didn't have it growing up. My only advice to you, if you ever act on seeing a younger woman, take care of her and treat her with the utmost respect. Depending on their age, you can still make a big impression on their life for better or for worse. If you can't do that for them, then just steer clear of them and go on with your life. Now, for some reason, I don't trust you to be respectful to women. For this next one, I can smell the BO from here. Cross-posted from Insane People Facebook. The concept of dating is dehumanizing. Participating in dating translates to uploading a photo of your body on the internet that is then shown to strangers who evaluate your body, and if their animalistic instincts are activated, they want to test you out in bed. And if they don't like you, after you met up, they will continue searching in their STD-written dating pool. It would be more accurate to call this process mutual. It reminds one of cockroaches with no sense of dignity, helplessly enslaved to their instincts. Dating is objectifying. Another one who thinks dating apps represent all of dating. Not to mention, this is just a strange post. And now my lady shall not demand basic hygiene from me. I'm in bed in tears. This man's really said probably not. Hey listen, you're cool and all, but your breath smells and it makes me uncomfortable. I can brush my teeth in the morning next time. Can you do it like every day? Probably not. I really don't like being told to do stuff. My suggestion would be to find someone you think is better than me. Good luck. I can smell his breath from here. What's next? Will the femoids demand that I wipe my butt more than once? Absolutely outrageous demands from these femoids! This next one was on a funny video about boy math. I don't think I've ever seen anything more pathetic in my life. 1. Women literally do it too. 2. And women aren't afraid of apartment hoppers in their rusty 04 Kia? Okay. 3. Don't want to see any makeup or push-ups then? Clown emoji. Wouldn't want to do girl math now. 4. And is that somehow saying he's worth nothing at 30k to someone who doesn't work, or he's somehow unusable? Wild analogy. 5. For real, most every one of those situations is the girl asking for another, lol. Ain't ever heard a dude ask to bring another dude. Another wild analogy. 6. I have no kids and a dog. A lot of people have no kids with dogs. Mad cause he's not raising yours, or mad cause he didn't breed with the wrong person like you? 7. Sex isn't an emotion. After all, aren't women more proficient in that area of defense anyway? And now I can't tell, is the 3-way wanting a bad or good thing, or is it just a reference to slam men? Losing the point of the post if you hate women haters, to be honest. Girl math is bringing nothing to the table except for expectations. delusions. Girl math is saying you got the best one of the group like it's a goal, but leaving your dude because of his friend group. Girl math is saying guys should be better equipped while only coming equipped with anatomy. Girl math is saying 2 fingers is a struggle than whipping out the Ron Jeremy bod rods. Girl math is wanting children with a man but acting like there's not a child when he leaves. Clown emoji. This dude sure loves clown emojis. Girl math is being butthurt in the same comments they created for men to be butthurt. Like what? Girl math is being a zealot for knowing how women are but condemning men as criminals for knowing how men think. Girl math is wanting traditional men but hating traditional men. Girl math is projecting insecurity when they don't get full expectations as if they should be surrounded by a play. A movie for real? Ugh. Girl math is trashing guys' financial investments while not even investing money but blatantly losing income on cover-ups for insecurity. Girl math is needing a babysitter 6 days a week but adoring other men's children. Girl math is wanting a whole Ryan Reynolds but with the Little Rascals mentality, actually creepy to be honest. Girl math is condemning men for toxicity but being the first to swing or break something. 864 replies. No. Thousands of replies. My dude, was typing all that out really necessary? Like, who hurt you? My goodness. And now they can't conceive that a woman will ever do something solely for her own physical well-being and not their gratification. As a man who's seen his fair share of naked women, I'd like to state that no breast reduction surgery has ever looked good ever. You've seen a lot of women wear on the hub. That weird scar that runs down the middle is super visible and obvious from most intimacy positions. Women, do not do this to yourselves. My dude, they're not doing this for you. You think everything that women do is to look attractive for you? This next one was posted under a video about an incel who ended 3 women's lives. These incels are out of control. I told a lady to stop calling me sweetie, honey, and things like that, especially if she called everyone that. She was in cells at convenience store. That would make me jealous. She laughed. You're supposed to just have one wife. In this world, a lot of men are thirsty but don't want to get married, they just play the field. A lot of Chads and Brads would sleep with any number on the scale, so a lot of 5s and below women would rather sleep with a 10. Leave out the average guys anyway. Rather be alone than date hoes anyway. My dude, what are you even on about? How does this make any sense under this kind of video? Other than, I guess, displaying the incel mentality. Now, good guys don't have to explain they're good guys. It's truly amazing that 99% of girls are like, OMG, yes, you have 300 red flags, yes, I'll give you a chance, and then wonder why they're getting abused, used, or taken advantage of. It's the same friggin' cycle every single time. Yes, blame it all on women. These neckbeards and nice guys love doing that. Then you have people like me, just genuinely trying to communicate and make my intentions clear with people and it never works. It's actually friggin' disgusting. It's so hard being a good guy. Lady, please, I want you. Why does my niceness never get me anywhere? And by the way, this was posted by a guy the OP's wife knows. He posts stuff like this all the time. Yeah, they just keep going and going. They can never stop at just one post or one comment or one response. And now we have just some advice from the real alpha truths for you all. This is only for alpha males, so if you're a beta, you're an omega, you're a gamma, or you're a female, this is not for you. As soon as her looks start to fade away, she wants to settle down before it's too late. Texts all the men she used to reject, suddenly develops family values. Don't be fooled by her behavior. People will respect you more if you cheat through the game and win than if you play honest and lose. Oh, such hard-hitting alpha advice. You're living in the Matrix, people. The woman most capable of raising your kids isn't in the club, posting thirst traps online, or dyeing her hair blue. Not every woman fits the category of potential mother. When you understand that, you learn to make better decisions pertaining your partners. I do not care what you are going through, but it's your responsibility to keep a smile on your face whenever you're around your woman and child. The last thing you could offer as a family head is hope and positivity. Keeping a grumpy face does the exact opposite. Having an ego is good for your soul. Well, tell me how, oh alpha male. Without an ego, you will not care about your looks, your financial status, or your health. Men who have an ego understand that they deserve good, hence they spend hours working on it. So you want to build a sense of entitlement entitlement or what? Build your ego and build your life to play into it. If you were talking to her and she's leaning back, using a lower pitched voice, giving short answers, she's probably not into you. You're not her type. If a woman doesn't earn your attention, don't give it out. Being a high value man means you're high in demand. You can't be selling yourself short like that. She must earn your attention or she gets nothing. I don't understand these people who turn dating and sex into a marketplace. Like, are they that obsessed with capitalism that they have to frame everything in terms of a market? Women are repulsed by indecisive men. If you want to take her out, you should be proposing a time and a place, not asking her for a time and a place. If you cannot take the lead in this case, she cannot trust that you will handle the burden of responsibility well. To whom it may concern, sleeping casually with a lot of mid-tier women is not a flex. Putting women on a tier list is even less of a flex. If your woman does not have a healing energy, you should not keep her around, and it's that simple. More often than not, if a woman isn't healing, she's draining. Healing energy, what? I do not trust the words of women, not because I'm insecure of anything, but for the simple fact that I understand how they operate. I pattern out their actions, not words. A woman says X and does Y, because what she said yesterday was how she was feeling at the moment. Ah yes, assuming that everything a woman ever says and does is emotionally driven. And this dude really does think that's how women operate. Niceness gets you nothing nice in this world, so don't be a nice guy. Being kind is a virtue, being nice is just foolishness. So become the a-hole, the alpha male, no more Mr. Nice Guy. And this dude has the audacity to say that he is giving out alpha truths. And now we have chastity clouds. When confronted by females, a herd of vapors will release a large pastry-scented cloud in an attempt to protect their virginity. Bruh. Guys, OF ruined my life. I used to spend $2,000 a month on subscriptions and tipping Amaranth. Now I'm off it and caught up in my child support payments. Love Candace. Wait, Candace as in Candace Owens? Found these on Instagram. Start chatting now. My girlfriend. Brain overload, tantrums, demands, always has a headache. Meanwhile, my AI girlfriend. Always ready, sends NSFW pics, and supports in every way. Oh, my AI milady. She's just so beautiful and not real. And why would you ever get this on your phone? And for this oh no, this guy impregnated Elsa according to him. I got Elsa from Frozen pregnant. I got her pregnant. This is not a humble brag thread. This is my story of ascension. Don't believe me? Look at the picture below if you don't. We met at the snow yesterday. I was dying because I got lost on a ski trip. And in my last breath, prayed to God, and suddenly a portal opened up, and she came out and saved me. The portal closed and she was trapped in her timeline. She nursed me back to health, but it took weeks to get back to civilization. Was it weeks or was it yesterday? Something here is not adding up. At that point, she was already pregnant by me, and we will get married soon. I need a shower after reading this. You guys jealous? No, we are concerned for your sanity and absolutely disgusted. And some fellow incels say schizomaxing, lack of coochie rots your brain. Okay, even the incels are shocked. How do you even manage that? So, I'd like to thank all of my channel members, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Jade Demby, Catalan Cormendi, Mike Hawk, Hold Up, Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, VicMeister1999, and Zoe Horsham. You can join in the link below, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and comment what's on your mind.